Okay, sorry about that. We got cut off. So this is part 2 of Intro to English 2130, Summer 2018. All right, so late work, I mentioned you can turn them in up to a week late, and after that point, they'll get 0, and you'll lose 5 points per 24 hours late. All work has to be submitted by the last day of the course, which is June 19th, 2018. So at the top of the syllabus, you'll see the course ends on June 22nd. That's the end of finals week. So the last day of classes is June 19th. You have to have all assignments in by that point, except for the final exam. If you have an A in the class by the time you're done with your assignments, then you can exempt that final exam. So that's a nice incentive to work super hard. Okay, communicating with me, the easiest way is to email me or tag me on Yellowdig. You can set up live consultations with me by appointment. Well, those would pretty much be a video chat, or we could do a phone call or a text-based chat through our Clemson Gmail. There are lots of options. If you have a question about an assignment or a class procedure or something kind of general, consider posting that on Yellowdig and tagging it in the Q&A topic forum, because that means other people can learn from your question as well. They might have the same question, and that can save everybody time, you and them and me. If you have a personal concern, like a question about a grade, then definitely message me through Canvas or email me. Yeah, I'm here for questions and comments. I know we don't see each other face to face, so don't be afraid to take the initiative to email me. It's better to ask me early rather than later. I can often help save you some trouble. This is an online class, so there are some minimum technical skill requirements. You will need to be able to log into Canvas. You'll need to be able to attach files to Canvas and to email messages. You'll need to be able to write in a word processor, download information, complete online forms, back up your files, that sort of thing. The sort of general policies and procedures, academic integrity, you should be abiding by Clemson's plagiarism statement, academic integrity statement, which basically indicates that plagiarism and a lack of academic integrity kind of undermines the value of all of Clemson and undermines the value of your degree. So before you get into a situation where you have plagiarized, please just talk to me. If you've got writer's block, talk to me. I love to chat about paper topics and ideas. I mean, why do you think I got into this kind of work, you know? So definitely reach out to me whenever you're feeling stuck. Email. This is important. Due to privacy regulations regulated by this thing called FERPA, I can't communicate with you about the class over any email address except for your Clemson email address, because I have to be able to verify that it's you I'm talking to and not like your mom or your brother or something like that. Also, student accessibility services. If you have any kind of anything that might prevent you from being able to complete your work for the class, you might consider talking to Student Accessibility Services, seeing if they can help you out and get you a letter of accommodation. Here's a link to their website. This is their email address, and this is their phone number, and this is the URL for their website. There are lots of academic support services as well, the Academic Success Center, the Writing Center, online libraries, resources, CCIT. So definitely reach out to them for tech support before you reach out to me. I know since I'm the one teaching the class, it's tempting to be like, how do I do blah, blah, blah on Canvas? Or how do I do so-and-so on Yellowdig? Or why won't my file connect on Canvas? But I am an English instructor, so those are not my areas of expertise. So reach out to the appropriate tech support. So either CCIT for general computing questions, or Canvas support for Canvas questions, or Yellowdig support for Yellowdig questions. Here's some links to academic advising and the registrar. Please note that the materials for this class are copyrighted, and for your personal use in this class, please don't distribute them. Here's information about netiquette. So just ways you should think about in your online behavior, because it's different from face-to-face behavior. It's much easier to miscommunicate when you aren't seeing each other face-to-face. So have a look through these and make sure you understand them. And then our Title IX sexual harassment statement. No form of harassment is tolerated in this class or at Clemson University. So if you feel as if you have been a victim of some kind of harassment, please do reach out either to me or to the office of the Title IX coordinator. If you reach out to me, please know that I and all other faculty members are required to report any incidents of harassment. If you would simply like to talk about the harassment and haven't decided if you want to report it, you might consider talking to someone at Counseling and Psychological Services because they are not required to report. And that is the course policies and everything. So let's hop back over to Canvas. I'll just walk you through the first couple of assignments here so we can access them on the Coming Up area. Critical reading, you'll do one of these every week, 3 comments per reading. So if you've got 2 readings, that's a total of 6 comments. If you've got 3 readings, that's a total of 9 comments. These are ways to help you start thinking critically about the text. You will be turning these in. There's a rubric attached to it, so please look through the rubric before you submit. But you can also actually use the work you're doing for the critical readings to provide your Yellowdig posts. So you'll need to be posting on Yellowdig several times a week. You're welcome to post things that came up as you were completing your critical reading assignments. You're welcome to use these questions to guide you as you think about what you want to post on Yellowdig. As always, let me know if you have questions about the assignment. So we've talked about Yellowdig about 1,000,000 times now. I think it's time for us to look at it. There's a link right here on the left column of Canvas. It often takes a little while to load, I've noticed. So if you are getting this white screen, just be patient. It will eventually come up. I know it's not ideal, and it's particularly not ideal when we're sitting here trying to make a video of it. So I'm actually going to pause my video until it loads. Okay, we finally got Yellowdig up. I did have to refresh the page, so just note that that happens sometimes. This works like a social media site. So tag people using the @ symbol. You'll need a topic tag for every post. So this is an introduce yourself. To learn more about what topics are available, head on over to settings. I think you'll be able to see topics. So these are the ones that are available, but when you do a pin, it will give you options for posting. What you probably want to know most about Yellowdig is how you get participation points from it. This will be 30% of your grade for the term. You need 300 points to get 100% participation, and you can only get 60 points per week. So you need to post all 5 weeks in order to meet the 300 points. These are the number of points you'll get per thing that you're doing. So like a new pen with at least 40 words gets 10 points. A comment with at least 40 words gets 5 points, and so on. This is to help you stay engaged in the class the whole time and to make it easier to have conversations in the class, because if everybody was waiting until the last week of class to post, we'd just have a lot of posts about the same thing over and over again, and it would be quite boring, honestly. Notifications, you'll want to make sure that you are setting up the proper notifications. Then I would head over to Community and click on Me and make sure that you are following me. That will mean that you'll get an email whenever I pin something. And since the things that I'll be pinning, so this usually would say follow, but since I'm me, it's asking me about my profile picture. But anyway, this will make sure that you actually get to see every single pin that I introduce. And those are going to be things like discussion questions that will prompt you to create your own pins or to comment on my pins and get points that way. It will be information about assignments and things you have coming up. So you definitely want to follow me and make sure that you're not missing any of that. Okay, so that is Yellowdig. Let me pop back over there and see if there's anything else that you need to know. But if you do have any other questions about Yellowdig or the course at all, like I said, you can post here. So to post, you click pin. and then you'll choose a topic. So let's say you have a question for the whole class, choose Q&A, you need a title, and then you type your question or comment or whatever it is, and then click post. You won't be able to post without a topic tag, and it will tell you if you've met the minimum in order to get your points for the post. So that is our class, and I am looking forward to working with you all over the next few weeks, and let me know if you have any questions.